Hey, welcome to the Daily Beard for February 26, 2019. So, yeah, I woke up super depressed this morning. I know I look like it, but I'm not. No, I am. I had a bit of a long day. Not anything but particular that I was depressed about. I just woke up feeling heavy, mentally and physically, but that's beside the point. And my wife texted me and kind of said, like, well, like, is there anything up? Like, is there anything in particular? And she wanted me to know that I can tell her anything, which I can. And she said, I know I'm not your best friend. And it's weird because, okay, I have 3 best friends, kind of. Okay, so we're gonna talk about that and how my wife is my best friend, but not my best friend. My best friend that I've called best friend for a long time now is a guy named Brian Williams. He currently lives in BC somewhere. I can't remember where because little towns, and he just moved there. But whatever. He moved. He's been my best friend for years. He's a fair bit younger than me, and there's a whole story how I was his camp counselor when he was 6, and I was in my 20s, or I was 20 probably, and then I became his youth leader when he was like 13, and then went from camp counselor, youth leader, mentor, father figure, best friend. It just happened over time. And yeah, he still is my best friend to this day. We don't get to talk nearly as much as I'd like to, but he's my bestie. He's my BFF. Yeah. Now I have my new best friend. My new best friend is, usually you would see his head pop up in the back of the van because it's my dog. I got my dog Chase in the end of August, and he's like my best friend that I see every day, that he's with me all the time, and like I'm like, it's the joke is I'm the alpha of the house, which I am the alpha of the house, but it's not really a joke, but it's, people just notice it, that the fact that if I get up and leave the room, he gets up and leaves the room with me. Very rarely can I ever go anywhere. If I get up to use the bathroom, I come back out of the bathroom and there he is sitting outside the bathroom waiting for me, like pretty much every time. He's my bestie. I love the guy. He's my dog, and like it's just my dog. No, yeah, it's just, it is what it is. He's my dog, and he's my bestie. Different kind of bestie, obviously. Then we come to my wife. And it's funny because, she's like, well, you've said I'm not your best friend. And the only reason I've said she's not my best friend is my wife is the most important person on the planet for me. Like, my children are too, don't get me wrong. But we have such a different relationship because I'm their father, they're my children. So this is someone who didn't have to be related to me in any way, chose to be by marriage. Like, they didn't have a choice. My kids, like, they can disown me later on in life if they want, but like, they didn't have a choice about me being their father. I just am. Suckers. But my wife, like, agreed to marry me. I promise she did. And has stuck with me through all of this, all this darkness and all this terribleness, and all the good times too. We've had a lot of good times, but it's just, she's been there through it all. And I don't call her my best friend usually because there's 2 reasons. Number one, my best friend, my other best friend, Brian, guy best friends, when a guy best friend says something stupid, because we all say something stupid eventually, you can look at the person and go, that's incredibly stupid, you're an idiot, and smack them in the back of the head, and they'll be like, hey, okay, I guess you're right. I can't do that with my wife. She would get very angry. And rightfully so, because we're not those kind of friends. But she's not my best friend like that. She is so much more. She is my best friend, but that word, best friend, it doesn't encapsulate what she is to me. She is so much more. She is my partner. I love her, my confidant. I trust her more than I trust anyone else on the planet. Yeah. And I just wanted her to know that. So I love you, honey. Oh, I know. Isn't it sweet? Yeah, we've been married 20 years. It's crazy, I know. But, yeah. So that's all I got today. My 3 best friends. two kind of, and my wife, who is so much more. Have a good day. Stay braided.